My blood brother, y'all. And my motherfucking wife, man. I go to work, came home early because I left my fucking wallet. And this what I see. Come on now, man. I done gave this girl the world, y'all. Big house, cars. This was my brother. This supposed to be my fucking brother. Same mama, daddy. My big brother at that. I ain't saw him in about 3 years, y'all. Flew this man out here. This how he can't believe this shit, bruh. And come on, Leah. Really? Hell no, man. I can't see no more of this shit, man. See no more shit. Man. I know all we been through. Don't play with me. Leave this shit. This what y'all doing? This what y'all doing? This is how y'all face how y'all do me? This how y'all do me? My fucking wife?
Welcome to the S.Banks and the JD Network podcast. I'm your host, S.Banks, and I'm Joe, my co-host,
JD.
So what's the topic of discussion today?
His wife is messing around with his brother.
You can trust no shadow after dark, right? God damn. Anyways, we got 3 clips for you today. Let's jump right in with the first clip. Here's clip number 1.
Wow, really? Really, Aaliyah? My blood brother, y'all. And my motherfucking wife, man. I go to work, came home early because I left my fucking wallet. And this what I see. Come on now, man. I done gave this girl the world, y'all. Big house, cars. This was my brother. This supposed to be my fucking brother. Same mama, daddy. My big brother at that. I ain't saw him in about 3 years, y'all. Flew this man out here. This how he can't believe this shit, bruh. And come on, Leah. Really? Hell no, man. I can't see no more of this shit, man. See no more shit. Man. I know all we been through. Don't play with me. Leave this shit. This what y'all doing? This what y'all doing? This is how y'all face how y'all do me? This how y'all do me? My fucking wife? Brother, bruh.
It's not even like that. It's not.
What you mean it's not like that?
Why you got the phone out though?
What are you doing? This is my fucking brother.
But we was just chilling.
What up, Larry? This how you gonna do me, Larry?
We was just chilling.
This how you gonna do me?
It's not even like that.
What you mean it's like, what is it like you massaging her? Why would you go massaging my wife, bro?
It's not even like that.
What you mean it's not like that?
We just
Bro,
outside.
get the fuck off me, bro.
We was
Back
at
up.
work. We was just outside enjoying the day. I wanted to get.
You know- Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Come on. Come on. Get out my house. Let's go. The fuck out, man. The fuck out.
You overreacted.
Move. Go. Get your shit. Get out. Let's go.
You had to put your hands on me.
Well, I'm a good.
Now what you gonna do if I push you in the pool?
Go.
It's not even that
Go.
serious. Can I get my
Bruh.
shorts?
Fuck,
Can I
hey.
get my shorts?
I'm canceling your
Can I
flight,
get
bro.
my shorts?
Brother's my ass, bro. Hey, I'm canceling your flight, bro. You think I'm playing with you?
You want too much?
I'm playing with you. Come on. Don't fight me, bitch. Come here.
Okay. That was the end of that
Well.
clip. That was deep. That was deep. Again, like I said, trust no shadow after dark. Am I my brother's keeper? Like, for me, this was any man in that situation, that's a difficult one because it's your brother, it's your older brother, it's deep. People put in the comments, what would you have done in that particular situation? Like, some people, man, it is what it is. What's some of your thoughts on that?
Well, honestly, she didn't seem bothered to me that she got caught red-handed. It was very like, like, what's the word? Nonchalant? Is that the word?
Okay, but women check out though.
Yes.
So let's say she checked out mentally.
Yes. So I think that's what the case was. I think she had already checked out a long time, years ago, to get to this point. So him coming at her and saying, "What is this about?" and her response to that is like, yeah, she's checked out.
Okay,
she,
but okay.
she was already done.
For people that know, they know. So if you're with a woman 10 years and she does something like that, she checked out year 5. She's in it in body, not in mind, spirit, or soul. She's not in it in any of those other senses, right? She'll sleep with you. She'll laugh with you. She'll do all those things with you. I get it, right? But is that the best course of action? Maybe he's done something and there's no fury like a woman scorned. So then maybe she want to get him back for whatever her reason is. I just say, ladies, if your man ever does something like that, you're only degrading yourself. Don't get me wrong. It's the brother is at blame in this situation because that's meant to be your brother. That's your man. Like, come on now.
Exactly.
Like, are you being serious? At the end of the day, I swear it was bros before hoes.
Yeah, it's supposed to
Realistically, right? I'm just saying.
literally in their sense, because they're actual brothers, you know. Male men who have male friends use that same concept as well, but that's his actual
But
brother.
we know. Okay, it's bros before hoes. Okay, cool. But we know how much since the dawn of civilization, right? We know men will step over other men in order to sleep with your wife. When those guys, let's talk about caveman time, right? And the men go out hunting, and then you got that one guy that pretends he's sick or whatever, right? So everyone's going off doing their thing. And there's that one guy that's, oh, I'm sick and rare. And he's trying to sleep with the women that's left behind. The ones that's, nurturing the kids and looking and preparing or whatever. He's trying to ting. See, guys like that, listen, they're poisonous men. They're extremely dangerous. That's just some of my thoughts on that.
Yeah. The thing is, his brother knew he was wrong. That's why he didn't say a word. He didn't say anything. Even when he pushed him in the pool, he just got out. It's like, all right, cool. Got to take the L. Because what can you say? What can you say to that?
Sometimes you got to watch people.
It's best that he just zips it and gets out of the
but
house.
sometimes you got to watch people that you think is close to you because jealousy and envy, right? And jealousy, and some dudes don't even want the girl. It's just because that guy's got the girl.
Yeah.
Or maybe they want to live in your image and they think, oh, let me bring him down a peg or two. I don't know. We all got haters, secret ones we don't even know about.
Yep.
Sometimes when you're in the zone, you can't see it. Or people outside the box can see it.
Yep. It's always the case.
So, and more time, especially with siblings, there's sibling rivalry.
Yep, that too.
And they hate on you for whatever reason. But listen, man, like for me, look, people's partners' relationship, that's off bounds. But this is not just a problem that's with men, because women do it too. Listen, I've been in many situationships, entanglements, right? Not that that's what I wanted, but as far as where I've linked a thing, and the mom's on it, the sisters is on it, the aunties are on it, and I'm like, wow, I'm linking your peeps like that, right? And they're like, so, or the mom will be like, if I was 10 years younger, if I was this amount younger, and auntie's like, hey, and you're like, are they trying to trick me to see if I'm serious about, the younger one I'm dating or whatever? More time, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
So trust no shadow after dark. Yeah, many women, I would never. Are you crazy? Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
You can't trust your friends either.
Or they go put that blade in your back.
And take your
It is
man.
what it is. What else do you want to add on that before we jump to the next clip?
I would just say, like you said, you can't trust people. You can't. That's just how it is. You always have to watch your back. And it is what it is, man.
Yeah. And I'll say this. Guys, if this were you, could you forgive and could you forget and move on? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us what you think. Could I forgive me personally? No.
And has this happened to any of you? Put it in the comments as well.
And it's no shame if it has happened to you. That's not a reflection of you.
No, it's life, and
It's a reflection of them, and particularly that female, because she sold herself short. Your brother or your peeps, they're a joker. It is what it is. But anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's jump to clip number 2. Here goes.
I'm 35, never been married, no kids, and I'm waiting on my person. I've never online dated, hinged, Tindered, bumbled, mingled, and don't plan to because I just don't have the time. I will tell you, I have high expectations for myself, and I will have them for that man that comes alongside me and wants to run this life race. Admittedly, I am quite independent and an alpha female, but not like the ball-breaking, domineering type. I'm a woman of service, I love people, and I get spread quite thin and go all kinds of directions in my city. But I just need that man who can literally just be there right alongside me. So, Steve, do you think my independent alpha female mentality comes off too strong?
Well, let me ask you a couple questions. Have you been in long-term relationships?
I have. I've been in 3,
And
all less than about a year and a half, and I call it off actually a wedding as well.
And the guys were...
Incredible, just not the ones I want to spend my life with, like life responsibility issues.
You, an alpha woman, extremely independent, but you want a man that's more alpha male than you are, and you want to know if he's out there.
Well, yeah, like the faith-filled, I need like a Scottie Pippen to my MJ. Like, I'm MJ, like Michael Jordan, and I need that Scottie Pippen that's going to toss me the ball.
Wait.
Like, come alongside me.
No. Ain't nobody finna do that.
Like a teammate.
No, ain't no man finna do that. You, Michael Jordan, I'm finna be your Scott.
Yeah.
What strong, independent, more alpha male you done met that's finna be the Scotty and let you be the Michael Jordan?
Well, I can be the Scotty, the Rodman, but is the Michael Jordan out there? That's the question.
They out there.
You think so?
But let me say this though. I don't think the problem is you've had 3 long-term relationships from 3 great guys. Most people can't say that.
Right.
I think it's you.
Okay, so when I say I have high expectations, they're from like here to heaven. So I wake up, read devotion, read Bible. I have a master's degree.
Yeah.
Then I have a small volunteer-ran nonprofit, like strictly volunteer-ran nonprofit. So I'm quite busy, and a principal of a middle school.
Okay.
So quite busy.
Yeah.
So but I can make time for a man. I cook. I will go out and get dolled up. I can do all that.
Okay.
But I just need someone that can support me in all the endeavors.
So she needs someone that can support her. So basically a man that has money. She listed off her accolades as far as her degrees and things like that, right? What do you think men look for in a woman when he's vetting her for long-term commitment? What's the first thing?
Femininity.
Yeah. What before that?
I don't know. What's before
looks.
femininity?
So
okay.
looks. So visually.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So
I'm with you.
if I meet a woman, so for example, let me run a scenario by you. I'm talking to my friends, and then I go, yeah, I met this lady. She's cool, and I list off all those things that woman mentioned in that clip. What do you think my male friends would ask me? What do you think they'd ask me?
What does she look like? I want to see what she looks like.
So
how her body is as well.
Exactly. So what does she look like? So off the rip, we want to know,
is she a bum thing?
Yeah, is she hot? And men don't care about your degree or how much money you make. She's saying she's an alpha woman. Basically, translation, I'm masculine. So then I want a dude to be more masculine than me. You've had 3 successful or 3 good relationships that you ran away from, and her list goes to heaven.
Exactly. Sorry to cut you, but
Feel
did
free.
she not say that those 3 relationships was less than a year? So
Yeah.
then that is not a long-term relationship.
Then Steve Harvey said to her, the problem is you. You're the common denominator.
Exactly. You had 3 men to choose
And she said
from.
she called off an engagement, right?
Yeah, a wedding.
Really?
Exactly. I'm sorry, I have to start from the beginning again.
Feel free.
She said she was 35. I'm sorry, but she just does not age well. If she's 35,
Okay, but okay. Okay, hang on a second. Let's talk about 35 for a second. And this is gonna hurt some of you, right? So when it's young 21-year-old her, the guys are hollering, hey, what's up? You can command a lot. When you're young, right? And youthful and fruitful. Now that the epiphany stage is hit and the wall is faithful, and now it comes knocking at your door, you now say, do you know what? I'm ready to settle down.
Yeah.
After being ran through, after being sold a dream and being told that you can put your career, job, everything else other than family first.
Yep.
Family comes last. Now you're realizing, hey, and she also thinks she's a hot chick, right? Because you think you can do better because you've turned down 3 guys, and that's just 3 guys that she was in a relationship with. And they were only for 12 months, right? What was she doing outside of that? Do you think she weren't getting her back blown out, her cheeks clapped? Of course she was. So then you being ran through by the Brads and the Chads and then turn around and say,
Oh, now she wants to cash out.
yep.
I don't think so.
Well, I there's something I want to say. Okay, it's 2023.
Believe it or not.
She's of a certain age,
Yeah.
right?
35.
Yeah. So she says. Anyway, okay, I'm not gonna bash.
You're not going to do the backhanded, the underhanded.
I take it back. Look, okay, I'm not trying to bash, but I'm just saying you're 35 years old, and from her mother, so her mother will be a certain age, right? We don't know how old her
Let's
mum
say
will
her
be.
mother's 65.
Yeah, 60, 50, whatever. Say she's around that age, right? Feminism was in play more in her mother's era.
Okay.
And for a 35-year-old, I know that there will be things that trickle down to the children, which is her, in regards to feminism.
Yeah.
But we're in 2023. We have internet now, social media. We have all sorts of things that show that femininity lied to you. They've also admitted lying to women. So for me, to be living in this modern society and you still go by that, she wants to be this masculine degree woman who's pretty much like a feminist.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
it
but
hasn't worked out for you. She's
okay.
35, no children.
okay, but the thing is this, right? If she's being sold a dream and she's stuck in that world, it's kind of hard to backpedal. All I'll just say is as you get older and you see that you're not getting outcomes that you want, and also common sense, where you look at the elders that came before you
Exactly.
and saying that they tried and errored. They tried that method of I can put family last and all of that. They didn't win, but those women are not turning around and saying, oh, do you know what? I'm lonely. I'm unhappy. They're saying, I'm fine. Look at Tracy Ellis Ross. Look at Lala Anthony. Look at the struggles that they're going through. You know, Tracy Ellis Ross was talking about, oh, I'm happy to be single, blah, blah, blah. But it's funny when you fast forward, she's saying now, oh, I've got money, I've got clout, I've got this, and she looks good for her age. But now that she's hitting the menopause, she's saying, I don't feel so much like a woman because she hasn't done that one thing, as in have a family, as in children, and being married. They're telling you
Exactly.
without telling you.
This
They can pretty it up all they like, but it is what it is.
But that's what I'm trying to say. So we've been gaslighted, yes. She's of a certain era. She's 35. So I'm saying it does trickle down to that generation of 35-year-olds, yes. But I'm not saying, okay, sometimes you're stuck in your ways and it's hard to come out. But I'm saying there's so much things to show you it was a lie. From her own life of being 35 and childless and don't have a man, can you not see it's not working for you? What time are you going to say,
Yeah, but
okay?
You say that, I hear you, but I think you got to look at it from the mentality of those women is that, oh, I think the grass is greener. I'm hot. But I think women equate guys that want to smash for long-term commitment. They view it all different. and said, look, those guys just want to smash you. Don't mean they want to stay with you. And she said a thing that stood out to me is, I'm an alpha female. Translation, I'm masculine. So if you're an alpha female, right, according to her, this means you're going to attract the opposite of what you are. So you're going to attract more, let me say, sensitive men, more softer men, more docile men. You're going to attract those kind of men. And you don't want those kind of men. And as a woman gets older, she gets stuck in her ways. So it's going to be hard to change a woman like that. And she said it before, she's had 3 good relationships that she left. So then any man that's watching this video is going to say, okay, cool. Why is he going to be like, yeah, let me get with this woman? What, so she can marry me and then think she can do better and then leave me, 6 months down the line because she was in those relationships for a year or so, right? And probably less.
She
So
admitted it
you'd
was less
marry
than a
me
year.
and I'll be in a relationship with you, committed one for a whole year. Oh, I'm whatever. I'm unhappy. Before you know it, divorce, half my ish. Talking about she's independent. If you're so independent, what you want half my ish for? I guess you weren't as independent as you thought you was or said you was. It is what it is. What else do you want to add before we jump to the last clip?
I just don't know what to say, to be honest with you. Women just really need to just
Talking a good one.
think about it, man. Okay, you're a certain age.
So you're saying date with intention.
Of course, you're 35.
And be realistic, not delusional.
You said it all.
If, because you hear so many women say this, right? I cook, I clean, and blah, blah, blah. So they list off what they are. So then if you're a catch, why haven't you been scooped up? I just leave it there. Guys, put in the comments, what do you think? What's your thoughts on this video? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Here's clip number 3.
White men just come with less bullshit when it comes to dating right now. And all the pick-me's that want to stand up for the black man, this is not me dissing the black man. This is me about to give you some facts. Okay? I am a femininity dating coach. I get on these dating apps on a regular, and I coach these women, right? This is a prime example of what's going on right now. This young lady, she is on Bumble. She is mirroring, which means she can see my screen, I can see her screen, I can see the whole conversation. She is talking to 2 black guys and 1 white guy because whether you believe it or not, black men, you are our first preference. We do want to be with y'all, but y'all just be on some bullshit. So the first black man, 47 years old, wants to talk about social media dating culture. She says, I'm not interested in talking about that. Tell me something about you, right? And he's like, okay, so what you want to know? She said, what's your favorite cuisine? He said, I really don't care, right? And she said, okay, well, what's the last place that you went out to eat? What do you like to do? And he was like, it really don't matter to me. Not having no type of dialogue, not asking her ish, right? I said, him, move on to the next person. Second black guy, right? She said, oh, you're not too far from me. We've been talking for 24 hours. I can't wait to physically meet you in person. Do you ever plan on coming to town? He said, oh, I'll let you know. Okay, you're not really making me feel too special. The third guy was a white guy named Ross. Ross has not only been talking to her consistently, they have finally decided to exchange like text now numbers. This man has booked a restaurant reservation at a very nice, I wrote down, 4.5 star wine lounge. They serve wine. They serve drinks and food and stuff. It's so nice. White man, 47 years old, same age as the first one. He has already, in less than 24 hours, moved forward with a date. Talked to her consistently. Asked questions back. He asked her about her favorite food before she asked him. He asked her about, can you show up for me? She can see me right now. Okay. He asked her, where was she raised? He asked her about her family, and he started mentioning stuff off her profile. Like, he was inquisitive. The black, y'all ask us why we switching races so much, but it's just like the proof is in the dang on pudding. This one white man has done more than these 2 black men combined. So this is not me. I don't want y'all to think I hate black men or anything like that, but it's just like, y'all make it freaking difficult. Y'all say, oh, we're difficult. No, y'all are the difficult ones. Y'all really are. Nobody's about to kiss your ass. Why kiss your ass when she can go out with Ross? When she's about to pick out a nice dress, about to go to a nice restaurant, have a good time with a guy named Ross who is 47 years old and a doctor. At least that's what his profile says. You never really know. But I don't know. I have no freaking clue what to say at this point. Like, I'm just disappointed in y'all.
Okay, that's the end of that clip.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should start or you should.
First of all,
I'm gonna try to be nice.
First of all, why do you have to be a pick me to defend a black man? That's the first thing I want to say.
So that tells you that she has some form of contempt for black men.
Clearly, because why would you say that?
That's just my fault. Well,
Random.
Continue.
Okay, let me start off with this. Of course, there are some black men who are not serious.
Yeah.
They're not serious about anything. They may not have their own house. They're of a certain age, obviously, grown adult. Don't have their own house, don't work, childish, yada, 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 etc., etc. Yes, there are men that are like that.
There are black men like that.
Yes, there are black men like
Go
that.
on. Yeah.
There are some that can't even sit at a table.
That's
There
true.
are black men like this. Yes. But the problem I have with a lot of black women who say stuff like this is, why do you think that a white man is so much superior to a black man just because he's white?
Because okay, there's good and bad in every color,
race,
right?
exactly.
And I didn't know because they love white zaddy so much that it makes it all good. Last time I checked, black men are still dating black women for the most part. So let me get this straight. You're a pick me if you defending black men. But hold up. So you're judging all black men based on one white guy and two black men from a dating site. Look at the passion and conviction that she spoke on when it came to negativity towards black men. Then you have movements like the Passport Brothers. The Passport Brothers, they're not saying I'm not dating black women. They're saying I'm not dating women from the West. So they're going to other countries and they're dating black women there. If we're talking about the black woman thing, so we're saying they're saying the white women in the West ain't working for me. The Asians in the West ain't working for me. The black women in the West ain't working for me.
The problem is the West.
Exactly. But then you got women, particularly black women. Black men ain't ish, rare. That's all black men been hearing for donkeys years.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't sugar, honey, iced tea. That's all we've been hearing, right? So the men are saying, you know what, we're opting out. When those very same men, Passport Brothers and guys like that, date other races or go abroad to date women, oh, these guys are dating, they make up all kind of stories, all kind of videos, right? This is my thing. To the women that disagree, that feel what I'm saying, because I'm saying the obvious, right? Where's their videos? Why don't they speak out on this? Don't you have this whole movement? Oh, delete all black baby boys. I don't hear them talking about that, right? So then one little idiot, sorry to say, but one little idiot white man is trying to get the guts just like the other two black men. Maybe he's got better game. And how many times, right? I'm sorry, but black women make black men jump through hoops.
I know. It's a different...
So then how much times does a white guy come through, right?
Thank you.
He come through like a skateboard boy, right? Rip up jeans, Skechers on, his skateboard, doesn't wash. And I'm not saying this is all white men, but I'm saying it ain't going for him, right? But just because he's white, he come through. When there's a black man, he has to be a porn star. He has to scrub up clean. He has to be 6 feet tall, 6 figures.
Have money. Yeah,
but you accept the white man where he's at. And you say, I pay his bills though. But the black man got to pay yours. People put in the comments, stop me the part I'm wrong.
Listen.
Stop me the part I'm wrong.
Another thing I don't like is a lot of black women will make these excuses as to, oh, black men are this, black men are that. Just be honest. Be honest and say, I want to date a white man. I have jungle fever.
Keep
I want to date a
100.
white man.
No, or keep it 100 that you prefer Zaddy because you think he's a better man. And remember, we're in the West, which is dominated by more white people, right? So then by you trying to put a white man versus a black man, it's going to be, come on, man. We got the Eurocentric standards and everything. So it's going to favor more white people, right?
Yeah.
But then, let's just be real. A lot of our women have never been down for black men anyway.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 100. Why lie about it? And people, please, am I reaching? Put in the comments. Am I reaching? Fellas, you know, black men, you know And even some white guys can contest to this as well. You know, a white guy ain't gonna have no swag. He just come up basic as hell, vanilla, literally, right? And then the black guy's got to do all kind of stuff.
If okay, you said about the white guy being vanilla, plain, like a plain Jane. If the black guy was to act in the same way the white guy's acting, dress the same way the white guy
what they gonna
dresses,
say?
You'll say, "Oh, he's a nerd. He's this
a nerd.
and that."
He's corny. He's this.
Exactly,
He's that.
exactly.
He's
But you
whack.
have
He's
different
lame.
standards for white men
Keep it
just
100.
because they're white, and it's like, okay.
100.
Another thing I want to say: some women need to actually think about why you even attract certain black men. I'm not. It's men in general, but let's say she's talking about black men. So certain black men, you attract those men maybe because you are what you attract.
what you are.
Exactly. So
And then who's to say? But I know even as a black dude myself, I've experienced this where I gotta jump through how many hoops. And then the funny thing is this: you go to the other side. They're ready. And passport brothers are going abroad. Those women love to be a woman. Being a woman is not just an umbrella term. In the West, it is. Like, what is a woman? Or what's a woman's duties? What's a man's duties? Like, if I get with a woman, right, we're married, my duties, I've got to pay the bills, yada, yada, yada. If we're talking about traditional roles, right? But then a woman can check out and not do her duties when she feels like it. But the white guy, a woman's already paying his bills. Black women, listen, we all know it's white zaddy. we all know it's white. Let's keep it 100. I'm not saying all because I don't want all police to be like whatever, but for the most part, you know what I'm talking about, right?
yes, there are plenty of black men who will do exactly the same thing this white guy's done, and he hasn't done anything special. What was so special about it? Okay, you planned a date. Okay, in a 4-star whatever
Black men do that too.
restaurant. Okay, what is so special in that?
And if a black guy plans the date, what's this? Ain't no Michelin star thing. They're going to still critique it somehow. It's somehow not good enough. We know that. Go fix your own plate. Wash your own dishes. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about.
Also, where do they typically place those men that actually do the same thing the white men do? They will say, "Oh, he's too soft. Oh, he's too nice." You put them in their friend zone. You put them in your friend zone, or you don't chat to them.
But white zaddy, show up with his sketches
It's
on,
fine.
ripped jeans,
No
skateboard,
problem.
don't even wash, whatever. I'm yours. I will bring him up to standard. Or because he's a white guy, he's already above me anyway. That's how they view it. But the thing is this, right? Let's take it a little bit away from the color, right? When they meet certain kinds of men, they know they can't act a certain way. Yes, they're more lenient to white men, but they can't act a certain way. What I think of a lot of women today is that this is a no. They want the authority of a man, as in the power. They can do what they want to do. And the privilege of a woman. You know, women get away with a lot of ish, right? And they want the accountability of a child.
Yeah.
That's the reality today.
Yes, that is definitely true. Women don't like to take accountability for anything that they do. And men have to take accountability because you're forced to. It's like, you did this wrong. You have to take accountability. What is the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. It's gone. But yes, men have to do that. Women, we don't. What is the word? Sorry, repercussions. You don't get repercussions for your actions with women. That's why they don't take accountability. That's why you continue to do
I'm just
what
saying,
you do.
has that mentality served them?
No.
And look, black men, I'm not fussed if black women want to go for white men, or
A lot of black men ain't.
or they want to go for their Persian man or whatever it is, right? That's fine. Do that. I'm not mad at them. Do what makes you happy. I'm not mad at them for that. I'm not mad at them for that. But keep the same energy when black men say, "Do you know what? I'm not dating black women or black women from the West." I'm just saying the hyena clan is the sisterhood of failure. I'm just saying, why do you want to continue that recipe of disaster?
Exactly.
Because you're still on dating sites. You ain't winning. If white guys were sweeping you off your feet, then why don't you got with this white guy then? Cinderella, She lost a shoe and got a flipping king. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is. But people, share some of your thoughts in the comments below, man.
Yeah.
That's my final thought on it. Do you want to add anything before we close out?
No, but subscribe,
Yes.
like, and share. And we're also on Rumble, so go over there and watch our videos also.
Yes. Anyways, in that being said, see you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.